Hello everyone, this is Vicky StitchNButton with a hair, like, where is that coming from? Okay, whatever. StitchNButton coming back for a bi-weekly check-in. Today is November 30th, and it is my Flosstube 121, and I have a little bit of stitching, not much. Update, all the boxes are filled, except for two. They're gifts, so I just have to get the stuff that I was going to put in there along with it to send it. But otherwise, the rest of them were supposed to go out today, and that didn't happen because I waited out on the patio most of the day. I was sitting out there in the afternoon, and I came in for 5 minutes, and I missed the mailman. So I still can't sit on my couch because I have all the boxes sitting on it. It's fine. I'll get them tomorrow and get those out. People are already receiving their boxes from what I understand. Some have already received theirs today. So that's a good thing. And of course, you don't open it up until the 25th anyway, so now they get to sit and look at the box. I mean, they'll open it if they want to, obviously. Otherwise, if they go along with it, they'll be opening up on the 25th for the first day of Christmas. Everything went well. All the boxes sold. I had got someone contacted me for their friend, and I got that. So that one's even going out. All the international ones that went out first, and then some domestic. Here's the thing. Okay, so I got all the international ones done. I wanted to put letters in there. My old printer, yeah, the black printer cartridge wouldn't work, so I had to change the lettering to color. Gunner's Thirst. I just drank water a minute ago. It's for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. So I bought a new printer. It's over here. I have both of them set up, thank goodness. My HP. But, you know, the starter cartridges that they give you are small, and I belong to the Smart Ink program, and I had to wait for my first real cartridges to come in. So I had no color on the HP, no black on the Canon. I was able to do the letters in all color. Oh, look, now he's hungry. He just had a snack. It's because I'm talking to you guys. So, anyway, I was able to do the color on the Canon and then do labels for a while on the HP until I was running out of black ink altogether. So I got the international ones done first so they could go out first. Then I did a whole bunch of the domestic ones. Good thing they sat on my... I didn't send them out with the international ones. I was just... because I just sent some and then I was sending the next batch. And because they sat on my couch and slowly started opening. I was using the priority mailboxes. They look like this. And it has an adhesive thing. Now, if you want to open it, it won't open. But apparently, if you don't want it to open, it just pops open while it's sitting on the couch. Good thing it happened before I left, because I think I would have just, like, shriveled up and died had it happened in transit. So I was able to get those all corners situated, taped down. We're good. So nothing should be falling out in transit. Phew. Big weight off my shoulders. It was a lot of work. A lot of things to wrap. I would have wrapped a lot neater, but I ended up doing it all by myself. That's a whole nother thing I don't feel like getting into. Anyway, I did it all by myself, so they got wrapped. I think it looked okay. All stickers, blah, blah, blah. I have a set for myself, and what I'm going to do is do videos for every day to release, starting on the 25th, to show each bit. So on the 25th, I'll open number 1. Don't be surprised if I'm wearing the same outfit, because I may do all the videos separate on the same day, just separately, and just release them on the days they need to be released. That's because I know me. I'm not going to sit there and videotape. I'm not going to record every day. I'm not that good. So, that's done. It's a big relief. I was able to get some other odds and ends done. I still have some more odds and ends done to do. I have an FFO to do for my friend Gina, and I have some bags that were ordered, pre-ordered, that I need to get done, and I just need to make some bags and stuff. So always something to do, always. After I got the bag, all the boxes done, and I had to wait the weekend because my ink wasn't coming in until Tuesday, I was finally able to start stitching, because up to then I had not stitched from the time from the retreat until just on Thursday or Friday. That's how long it had been. So I was able to stitch, so there's not a lot of stitching to show. There's no finishes because I totally slacked and did not finish Stormtrooper. Maybe December, cross your fingers, I'll get them done. So it's one more finish. But I did start one more thing for my birthday, and I worked on a couple of others. There's 2 others I want to start work on that I wanted to work on this month, and I have them written down. It's Animal Magnetism and Spear of the Dragonfly. Both they're on my tablet. I use Animal Magnetism. I took pictures and made them PDFs so I could blow it up and be able to see the symbols better. And then Dragonfly is a PDF. It's on Pattern Keeper. Don't you know, I had Animal Magnetism ready to go, and my tablet was totally dead. It wouldn't stay on, so I had to charge that, so I just switched gears to paper. That's why good old paper is good, right? Anyway, so let me show you my stitching. No finishes. I have a couple of things I received in the mail, and then I am going to actually do another giveaway, some Christmas chart giveaways. There's a few of them, because I just went through all my giveaway box and decided to pull out all Christmas to get those done and over with. What else? I did receive the address, I said, for the gift box, for the giveaway for the gift box, and I did get the 2 addresses for the charts. The gift box and the 2 charts will go out probably tomorrow if I don't miss the mailman again. So that's housekeeping, right? All right, so what did I start? For my birthday, we did a little stitch along. It was actually a pressured stitch along from Laurel. She kept on asking me, well, a couple people kept on asking me if I was going to do a stitch along for my birthday, and I was like, I don't know. They were like, well, why don't you do your Bella Filipina? I was like, I don't know. So they kept haranguing me, and I finally said, fine, we'll do one. So we did a stitch along for a Bella Filipina or a Pretty Lady, whatever. It doesn't matter. And this is the one I was starting. This is one that I bought when I was at the Sirens Retreat. I don't know why I can't remember the names of these retreats. I bought this and the fabric from Under the Sea Fabrics by Leslie when I was at the retreat. So, Luna Mystica it is. I decided to stitch her on 32 count linen Mermaid's Sea, and the way the modeling is, it gives way to where the moon is going to go. So my moon is going like this inside the lighter portions. I thought that would be pretty cool. And I got to start this little flower, over 300 stitches, and most of it's in chronic. And this is my needle minder that I received from Amy. Amy loves toads. Thanks, Amy. And I got a bone to pick with Bella Filipina. I forget what his real name is. I don't care. He had me do backstitch. I did backstitch. Do you see any backstitch? Because it all blends in. It's senseless. I can't even see it from there. I know where it's at, but I can't see it. So I'm going to leave it as is right now. I may have to go back with a darker color if I think it needs to backstitch later on. But that is one whole flower. It doesn't even look like that. It's supposed to be this one. Not even close. This is computer generated, obviously. I'm not too impressed with this chart so far. And this is why you get model stitchers to stitch your stuff, so you can see if it's going to work or not, right? I don't know, it's totally off. I'll keep going for a bit, and if it's really looking bad, I'll scrap it in a minute. Because I'm not going to make it look, not going to put all these stitches in. That's over 300 stitches, and if it's going to look like crap, I won't do it. Totally does not, and I already found a mistake. He's got an errant stitch that shouldn't be that color. So, we'll see. Let me see, did I write it down? 314 stitches I did total. Which isn't a bad start. Alright, next, let's see. I stitched on Around the World in 80 Days from Little House Needleworks. I started this last year, I think during my birthday month. So I didn't get the 600 stitches in on it, and I figured, you know what, it's time to get some in. I ended up stitching 655 stitches on it. This is being stitched on 32 count Lugana Poltergeist by Silkweaver, and 2/1. And I didn't use all the called for threads. I subbed out some Victoria Motto sampler. Here it is. So I'm using DMC Victoria Motto sampler and so I think Classic Colorworks or something like that. And this is how far I got. The last time I showed this, there was just a portion of this roof done, like 2 windows and some of the white or eggshell that's there. So everything else I did. I finished up the roof, finished the whole house. Oh, and the house, these 4 windows were done, and the mouth was done, and some of the eggshell. So I did the rest. I put in the chimneys, the weather vane, some of the water, the bottom of the ship, and then I called it done for now. Oh, that needle minder is available in my shop. I thought, a story with a story, right? Story with a book. Alrighty, moving right along. This goes over here. And then the last thing I ended up working on is a sister, or a mother, I guess I should say. Country Cottage Needleworks Reindeer Games. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. I made some changes. One thing is, I changed it to Donner, not Donder. I looked it up. I guess California thinks it's Donder, but the rest of the world thinks it's Donner. I say Donner. That's what I grew up with, so that's what we're going with. This is being stitched on 32 count gray classic snowflakes, even weave by Fabric Flair. I got it from Cindy Sorley at Stitchery Express, and I did a good amount because before Dasher, Dancer, Comet, and some of Cupid was done, I finished the word Cupid, started Donner. Oh, and there was just like a little bit of white here. So I did some more grass, and I did everything on this tree. That ended up being 300 stitches on the dot, so it still needs another 300, but we'll see. This is also available on my Facebook, group. And that is it for the stitching that I've done. Now for what did I get in the mail? Well, when I do the color street, if you belong to Jen Upton's group, VIP Polish VIP, I think I write the name of it. The name of it's in my description box. So when you do your nails with it, you put what's called a nail fee, and every month every couple months she'll go through, and for each month she picks 2 winners to get a free set. and I actually won. This one is called a stone's throw. I just did that tonight. I had to cut down my nails. They were getting way too long. I couldn't type. But I got this in the mail. This has got, see the pink to the, this one's called Pop the Bubbly. So it's like a champagne-ish look. So I got that in the mail just the other day. I forget, yesterday, the day before. And then because it's my birthday, I received cards. One is this postcard from Frosty X Stitch Dawn. Love that. I'm going to have to make that into some thread drops. And then this pretty posy card from Amy from Amyville. Thank you, girls. Oh, I also received a card from my friend Gina because she had to send me something, and she popped a birthday card in there. Yeah, it was I pulled it out. I'm like, I recognize this card. It was a card I sent her like last year. She crossed out the year, put the new year, and then crossed out my name and put hers. I laughed so hard, and when I messaged her, she cracked up too. Hey, why not? It's funny. This may go back and forth for years. Stay tuned. Her birthday's in March. If I remember, she'll be getting it back. Anyway, so also in the mail, purchases. I had put in an order a while ago for the Halloween magazine from Just Cross Stitch with the whole Stitch and Caboodle Jen. I told her to hold on to it because of shipping. Just hold on to it. It's fine. So she did. And then I ordered something else, and she mailed it all together for me. And this is that magazine, if you have not seen it already. I can't believe the detail in that. I really like that. I'm thinking about maybe stitching that. I really like that. That's a big moon. And there are a few others in there. This is so cute if you just do it on white. It's a mummy. So I went flipping through, and I'm happy with it. I had seen I think I saw somebody actually do a quick flip through on it, and I was like, yeah, there's enough in there that I'd stitch some stuff. So there's nothing I'm gonna open up to. And then I was watching Teresa Kogut show her market releases, and this was one of them. Hello, Halloween. I actually love this. It's considered a sampler, even though it doesn't have the alphabet in it, but I'm okay with that. I love this. This could be done in some drums. You can make drums out of it. You can make the whole thing. You can do half or just do a couple of rows that you like. There's several different ways you can go with it. And since I'm only 20 minutes in, I'll flip and show you real quick the designs. So there's that one. And they're big. The charts are big and in color. And then there are these two. Black Cat Broom Company and Black Kitty, Onward Black Kitty. And then The Good Witch. Prim Witch. Done two different ways. Then Vintage Cats. I actually like the hat on that one. This one is called Witch's Lean. And it says, pumpkins fat and witches lean, coal-black cats with eyes of green. All the mystery can be seen on the night of Halloween. And is there another? I think there's one more in here. Oh, there's two more. Hello Moon and Witchy Stardust. I do believe those are, yeah, they're computer generated. She had said something like she ran out of time, which is fine. They still look cute. The size of her rear end. I might have to stitch that. It's like stars on the moon there. Alright. And then I also, right after my video, I think like the next day, I received my Fabric of the Month from Grace Notes. Here's my sticker that I got this month. I'll put it on my tablet. I'm running out of room on my tablet. I have to find someplace else to put them. Oh, actually, I could put it on my journal for next year. That would fit, wouldn't it? Let's see. That will fit. Look how cute that is. Alright, so that's a thing. And Sonatina is what this is called. It's I changed my subscription to 32 count Lugana, and it's a fat quarter. It's a gray, and I'm not sure how well. Let's see. That's showing up pretty well like that. Let's see. It's gray. I like that one. I want to stay in the subscription because I do like the fabrics, but it's getting to the point where I can't fit anymore. So I might end up having to pause my subscriptions for a while until I get things kitted up or figure something out. I don't know. Because I want the fabric. Alright, and then I received my blue package from Sammy at Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery. I had ordered 2 heartstring sampler charts. One is Say Coffee. It says, if you can't remember my name, just say coffee and I'll turn around. I also recently bought this cup, and I'm pretty sure I showed this to you guys. So I have the rest of that series and definitely had to get that one. And then I saw Scary Sampler. Guys, if you have not gotten this or seen this, you definitely need to get it and read about it because there's so many different references. Doctor Who, Stranger Things, Poe is in here. There are a few different ones in here, and it's great. There's a that's a cockroach and a willow tree. So, and she explains it all. Alright, so now what? So plans are to get those other 2 prompts done that I wanted to do. The animal magnetism and Spirit of the Dragonfly. I still want to get some stitches in those just because I said I was going to. And then for December, I wrote down, I want to get some more in on my linen thread sale. I think I can get that 600 in. I know I'm not going to get the 600 in on every last one of them. It's just not going to happen. But that's fine. I can give it the whole college try and get as many as possible, right? I also will be stitching on my Prairie Santa because that needs to happen. Plus, it's December. I have not worked on Don Quixote, my Picasso from Picasso. So I'm going to work on that. And I'm going to try to do a little bit extra on animal magnetism because I wanted to do at least 100. But maybe I'll try it for at least 200. And it's the only reason why I'm not more inclined to stitch on it, because I really do love it, is I know I made a mistake somewhere and I'm to the point where it's going to be like half stitches and full stitches and stuff like that. And the way the chart's laid out, things are cut off, and cutoffs in a page really screw with me. So it makes it fiddly for me, and I tend to veer away from them. Although it'll get stitched. So I'll work on it some more this month. And then Winter Wonderland. I'm going to give it a go. I know I'm not going to finish it, but if I can finish the full stitches on it, that'd be something for me. I'd like to do that. Those are my plans. Alright, now, for the giveaway. The rules: be over 18, don't say giveaway. I'm going to give you names to actually say. Code words for each one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 separate giveaways. So each one will have, you'll only be able to have one. I'd like for you to be a subscriber. That'd be great. I mean, if I'm giving stuff away, you know, click the subscribe button. That'd be great. Let's go with the first one. I'm putting some freebies that I've been sitting in there. They're all good. There's just going to be random freebies in there, like actual free charts. Okay, so the first one, it is 4 charts. And I'm looking because it must be... Okay. 2 are Santa Factory, 2 are a Kringle calendar, and they're all 4 by heartstrings. So we've got the July Santa, the May Santa, another May Santa for the factory, and then September Santa. For this one, if you'd like to enter for this one, go ahead and, I should have wrote this down. I should have figured this out. Let's go with Kringle. 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 So, the word Kringle. That's the search I'll do for. And then the next one is going to be from UI and Friends. It's called Christmas Basket. This is an old one. And I think it says Glorious Chorus. I can't read it. I don't know what it says, guys. I think the top says Chorus. And then the bottom says I'm as. Doesn't make sense. Maybe somebody else can make heads or tails of it. Maybe it'll look better if it's backwards. I don't know. Look at, it's cute. I just know I won't stitch it, so that's why it's going for a giveaway. Very cute. And it's in this envelope. So, if you would like to enter to win the UI and Friends Christmas Basket, use the word basket. I'm writing these down so I don't forget. Basket. Alright, the next one is going to be for this Leisure Arts. Lovingly Worn, because it's old. And it's Christmas Gentleman. You could still read the chart and everything. Christmas Gentleman. I did debate on stitching this, but I just don't think I'm going to end up getting to it. So if somebody else can, that'd be great. Let's go with Gentleman as the keyword for that one. And then for the last one, it's going to be 2 because one's really old. Although there's at least one in here that I may stitch if I were to keep it. And I'll show you which one it is. And then another one that's pretty old and beat up, but still stitch worthy. And so we've got Ho 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 with beads and buttons, beads, and treasures. It's from Mill Hill. It's this one. I've gone back and forth with this one. I like the Better Not Pout the most. That's like my fave. And then these are cute if you get the buttons to put in. And then the second one is Antique Santas. It's Designing Women United, which, my goodness, 86, I think, is the year, because it's in Roman numerals, but I want to say 86. If memory serves me right on how to read that, it's 86. And this is the one that I would stitch if I was going to. The one in the night dress. The other ones are cute, and I bet you if you do a little bit of backstitch in a gray or something, that would show up so much better for him. He would look really cute. And maybe him. Anyway, so both of these are going to go together. And for those, let's just put Santas with an S on the end. S-A-N-T-A-S. So that's 4 different ones. Kringle, Basket, Gentleman, and Santas. Alright. Now, for last minute note, I had been going back and forth with it, and I know that there's a lot of people that have it. And I thought, I guess I could do it. No obligation. So I did set up Buy Me a Coffee and a Buy Me a Ko-Fi. And I will put those links in the description box below. If you would like to, feel free. It's all appreciated. It helps with the giveaways and the mailings and stuff like that. If you don't want to, that's okay too. But I'll have it there just in case. How about that? That's all I really have left. I need to do some stitching. I have to do some sewing too. I need to do the FFO for Gina. And here's the FFO fabric. It's going to go in the front. I'm not going to show you the stitching, just because it's going to be a gift from her, so I don't want anybody to see it just yet. This is going to be the outside fabric because the stitching is going to be offset, and this is going to be the backing fabric. And then I got to dig in my cabinet to see what I want to zhuzh it up with. And then for her daughter, I need to make masks. I had made some in the beginning of the whole pandemic thing, and she's still wearing one, and she can't get it clean. It looks filthy, even though it is clean, and it's the only one she likes, so I need to remember how I made them. I have the gist in my head. I just have to remember the exact measurements, and I need to make her a few masks, and that's why Gina's box has not gone out yet, because Gina's got some stuff that I need to put in first. It's fine. It'll make it up there in a couple days, so it'll be there for Christmas. What else? I did get some new fabrics in, by the way. So when I do bags, which I want to get some done by Christmas, I want to pair up a fabric with this. I bought this from Grace Notes. She has quilting fabrics. And this pixie is too cute because it's not all Christmas, it's winter. I don't think I'm going to use this one right away, but it will be in the future. It's Little Women. And that's the inside. And then I have, let me grab this fabric real quick. I was not planning on that. Improv. I need to find an inside fabric, but I'm gonna have these bags. Fat pig in a little tub. Just imagine fat man in a little coat, fat pig in a little tub. And I love this fabric. So I'm gonna make those bags. I also have plans to make these sloths with this on the inside. And then, I don't know if I'm going to do this right away with this one, but this will be future bags. And I had shown dragon bags before. Well, it had a black background. This one's red. So I did get some of that when I saw it. I have some others picked out, but they're like, I'd have to actually stand up and reach for really. I'm not doing a whole bunch of bags this time, just a few. I know everybody's busy and everything, but I figure I'd get some out there just in case somebody's waiting. I have a couple of bags to make on demand anyway, so in for a penny, in for a pound. All right, that I think is all I've got, and I will see you in 2 weeks. I will do the giveaway winners then. I just hope everybody is doing well. I hope your Thanksgiving went well if you celebrate that. Some don't in the U.S. for reasons, and those outside of the U.S. usually don't for reasons. And whatever holiday you celebrate, I hope you have a great one if it comes up before I see you next, or even afterwards, it doesn't matter. And I hope you're not getting too stressed out about the holidays. Well, it's another day, and hopefully you can enjoy it the way it's supposed to be enjoyed. Don't forget, don't let anyone steal your sunshine. Bye.